All right, guys. This is week 4, episode 1, and this is going to be kind of, I don't know if it's going to be a hodgepodge week, but I'm thinking it probably will. Um, yeah, let's get started. So you're going to need cardstock or thicker paper or whatever you happen to be using. And you're going to need one piece at 4.5 by 5, one piece at 3.5 by 4, and one piece at 2.5 by 3. Or if you're making all 3, then you're going to want 3 of each of these sizes to do your 3. So I've already cut mine down, and let me show you what we're going to make. It's basically this. And this is just to show you what it's going to look like. We're actually going to use paper bows when we get to decorating in the journals themselves, so it lays flat. But so it looks like a stacked thing of presents, okay? So since it'll be paper, it'll flip up flat, right? Okay, each one will flip up. And how we'll do it is we'll glue it not together like I did this one, but we will glue it to the page to where it flips up here, flips up here, and flips here. Now, the reason I didn't do any, and then, of course, it'll have like a little decorative bow of some sort on the front there, so it looks like a little package. Okay, so... Oh, I don't even know what I was just going to say. But anyways, so that's basically the gist. Oh, I know. So the reason that I didn't coffee dye any of this, and I'm keeping it kind of white, obviously you can journal on it, or it can be a place where you put, you know, if you're doing a December daily, you can put a picture on there. And I went a little crazy with my ink, but it is also like almost 11 o'clock on Sunday night, and I have to go to bed to go to work in the morning, so we're all... And this is kind of the concept that I've had rolling around in my head all week, and this is the best thing I came up with. So everything is going, your score marks need to be on the top, because it's going to sit on the page like so, right? And so that we use gravity to keep it closed, right? Okay. So we're going to score all of them at a 1/2 inch, okay? And I'm just going to run through all of them so we can get the board out of the way. So if you're using directional items, make sure that you're scoring in that area. Oh, and I should say all the long sides. So like this one's 5. So I'm scoring on the 5-inch side. So we'll go through that again. Okay, so, oh, and that's going to cut their head off. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, so this is the long side. It's the 3-inch side. So I'm going to score it a 1/2 inch. How terrible does that look? All right, you still kind of see his face. You get the gist. Okay. So yep, this is the next set. Like I said, if it's directional, just pay attention. This is the 4-inch side. Okay. So we're going to go down to 3.5 and score at the 1/2 inch right there. Again, 5-inch, score at 4.5. Okay, again, 3-inch, we're going to go to 2.5 inch. 4-inch, go to 3.5. And again, 5-inch, go to 4.5 here, okay? Okay, now, gotta get that out of the way. And the rest of these are, like, it's super simple. You can probably already tell where I'm going with it, obviously, because I showed you the prototype. So I'm just going to score as much as I can without cracking my paper. So I'm going to go ahead and assembly line it. So I think these are going to be adorable in our journals. Yeah, so I hope you guys are all doing well. I got a lot accomplished this weekend. Yeah. Not as much as I wanted to, because I've scoured high and low on stuff to make, and I'm drawing a blank, and it's just a creator blank. I'll come out of it by the time Wednesday rolls around, but yeah. I think I've just been stressing out about not having it done. Because I usually try to record a bunch of these so that they're, you know, so we don't get behind. I think I just stressed myself out. So I'm at least gonna obviously get this one recorded for the night. And then I will start again tomorrow night. Hopefully some brilliant idea will just pop out at me that I'll be like, oh, that's it. And like I said, it might be a kind of a hodgepodge week as far as, because I think we're pretty close to having way more than enough pockets for the journals. So we might just start into ephemera, because there's last year we did a lot of tags and that sort of thing, and tags obviously are great, but I want to try to do some other ephemera that fills those pockets. So yeah, so that's what I'm going for probably the rest of the week. I'm not sure. We don't have a belly band, I don't think, so I'll have to run through the pockets. I know I should know, right? I've done all the videos, but keep in mind, like, I started filming this stuff like a month ago, so I don't always, since we do so many videos and so many different things, I don't know that I have. Oh, you know what we could do? Last year I wanted to make a pen loop and we just never got to it. So maybe that'll be one that we do, because we have a ton of smaller pieces. And the goal is to use all of our scraps that we are now making, right? I mean, that's my goal. I don't know what your goal is, but... And you absolutely do not have to ink. And some days I think, oh, what am I doing by inking everything? But I do love the look, so... So yeah, sounds like it's going to be another busy week at work, so I'm hoping that I'm not too tired. This week. Last week was grueling physically. I know I don't talk about it a whole lot, but I do have fibromyalgia too, so last week was a particularly painful week. Those of you that know it. I mean, obviously we all have different symptoms and stuff, but last week was the flu legs is what I call them, where it feels like you have the flu, like, in your legs. There's no other good way to describe it, but yeah. And I know that it's all stress related. But I think this time it was like good stress that was doing it. And like muscle and body fatigue. I did have a lot of that this week too. So I'm kind of hoping. And oh my God, all weekend I've had like the worst headache and it will not go away. I think these will look super cute with little bows on the top, and I'm kind of thinking, I'm leaning towards the bows, Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah's bow kits. I'm leaning towards that one for the bows. Wouldn't that be super cool if she made, Christmas ones, like a whole Christmas bow? Yeah. Tina, if you're watching this, please make Christmas bows like your bow kit. I think that would be so stinking cute. Well, boy, I just have a pile over there, don't I? Oh, shoot. I put in an Amazon order because, oh, okay. So I do have to tell you, Gracie is going to homecoming. I don't think with a boy, but I think a bunch of her and her friends are going, and it's Greek, I think. Is it Greek? The Greek thing, maybe? Maybe. I honestly, guys, I can't. It's Greek or some type of like something like that. I feel bad now. I can't remember. Bad mom, bad mom. Anyways, so we ordered some gold paint because we found this really adorable dress. Because Gracie, some of you that know Gracie personally know that she doesn't really like to shop. She's kind of like me. I mean, she likes to shop for certain things, but okay, so I'll go back to that story. Okay, so now what I did here is that and you know, I don't even know how I got glue on that one. Who knows at this point? Okay, so since we're all the way down, we kind of want to all I did was glue each flap to each pocket there. And eventually we could totally make this an elaborate piece to go in journals. And I'm just going to eyeball it there. Oh. Okay, so what I was saying about Grace is like she's just not really a shopper, at least like clothes shopper. And but a couple months ago when we were shopping for work clothes for me, we ended up finding this really, really cute little black dress for her. And like, she's so not like a clothes shopper to the point. See what I mean? Isn't that going to look adorable? Oh, I love it. Okay. And we might change our minds and put something else on the front of those. I don't know, but we'll know when we get there, right? Okay, so anyways, we found this little black dress for her, and she looks like a felony. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I know that sounds really bad, but I mean, she's adorable anyways, and just, oh my goodness. I was like, when we're in the store, I almost, you know, I never, okay, so I've tried, since I have body image issues, I've always tried not to make there an issue for Grace, right? I mean, I know society does a good enough job on it, but that said, I didn't say anything when we bought it, but I was like, oh my God, like, she's stunning in it. But I just was like, I'm not letting you out of the house like that. I don't care what your father says. I'm not letting you out of the house like that. Like, she is a pretty girl. So anyways, so yeah, she put it on tonight, and she's lost so much weight over the summer that it's like still fits snug, but I was like, okay, you definitely, nope. I'm locking you in your closet. You are never coming out. I'm telling you, this mom is pretty protective. If the boy who claims her heart isn't a gentleman, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do, but right now, I mean, for now, she just doesn't seem to have the time for boys, so I'm pretty grateful for that. I've gotten off pretty lucky when it comes to Grace. Bo was, and I don't say Bo was a problem child, but Bo definitely had a lot of like social issues and stuff like that in school. And so far, Grace hasn't had much of that. She's had her own struggles and whatnot, but yeah, I've been really thankful. I mean, she's always been a good girl. She's my quiet one. I mean, she's not quiet, but she's my quiet one as far as like trouble. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much I love these. It's not exactly what I had envisioned, but it's pretty darn close. Okay. So, I love them. And they're so simple to make. Oh, I especially like the blue ones. And I just think it's going to look so cute with a little bow, like a package sitting there. Oh, I love it. Okay. All right, guys, I will continue my story probably for Wednesday's video on Grace and Homecoming. So yeah. All right. I love you guys. I hope you're having a fabulous Monday, and we will just talk to you soon. Bye.